All right, I guess we're ready to start. And this is the Dallas Songwriters Association, usually on the fourth Thursday night of the month here at Loving Warren, Texas, in Plano, Texas. But next month, I heard we're moving to the third Thursday night, which is the May 18th. But we're just glad to be here to share some songs, original songs. And we're going to start off with Cain. We've got Troy Inslee and Trevor Valentine on the end, but we're going to start off here with Al.
Yes.
And sing us a song.
This one we wrote just not too long ago. I have a writing partner back in Virginia, and me and him get together on FaceTime, and we write. This is one called Almost Like a Song. My friends tell me I shouldn't be alone now. They say each time I find someone new, after all these years of being on my own, where do I start? What do I do? I saw her across the room. I was listening to the band. I walked over, said hi, and asked her name. There was a longing in her smile, hope there in her eyes, and somehow I knew that we both felt the same. So I think back on early days and the way things used to be. Back then it was so easy to see. When the right one comes along, it's almost like a song. I never felt so free. You wanna play something? I reached out and took her hand and led her on the floor as the band played, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. We held each other close as we danced around the room, our first steps in finding love again. Sat and talked for hours. Time just seemed to fly. We held hands, talked about our lives. Tonight came to a close. I walked her to her door. We kissed. Never felt so right. Somewhere tonight the stars above are shining. Somewhere a band is playing soft and low. Tonight two lonely people found found each other, and somehow the spark of love began to grow. Now we think back on that day and how it came to be. Looking back was so easy to see. We both waited way too long, but it was just like in a song, and we never ever felt so free. Yeah, when the right one comes along, it's almost like a song, and you'll never ever feel so free.
Woo. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Starting off with some country.
Ooh-ah.
Very nice.
Thanks.
It is.
I got a 12-bar.
It's mine. I could probably do with it up here. Thank you.
That's what I was asking.
It's the keg that they had delivered.
We can get another stool. This, or
Troy, what you got for us?
all right, I'm gonna sing a song. I wrote a little while back, but I've never ever played it live. It's kind of a mixed song, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a try. And this song, actually, you would never know this listening to it, but this song, I did a course a year or so ago, and there's a group in Nashville, and what we had to do was take a well-known song and kind of take the rhythm of the melody, but come up with a totally new song out of it. So anyway, that's where this song came from. So, and I'll see if anybody can figure it out. It's very obscure.
Is there a prize if we figure it
Yeah,
out?
sure. You can have a big shiner.
I don't think I can handle a big shine.
All right, here we go. Oops, sorry. Let me start again. Felt the power in one glance, eyes locked in a frozen trance, drawn to real life fantasy, real life ecstasy. I fell under the spell of devotion, bound, 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 hypnotized by your motion, down, down smooth, then fire and smoke. Oh, lovers knows Sorry, a little rough on the guitar. Lost my way of guitar.
She said she knew what song it was. What song was it?
Oh, I thought it was like Long Train Running.
Oh,
Oh,
But,
yeah, the music has no reference to the, yeah. So the song was Ring of Fire.
I got a friend of mine. Who can
The
take-
Johnny
take a
Cash
hit
Ring
song.
of Fire?
I got a friend who can take a hit song and make a complete unknown out of it overnight. He's really good at that.
So Trevor, we heard that you win the come from the farthest to sing tonight.
Yeah, it must be 4,500 miles. So, yeah,
What time's your flight?
I'm glad to be here, and thanks to Harry for basically setting this all up for me. He was the first one that introduced me and said, yes, you can have a go. And well, I've done about 4 or 5 sessions, Harry. So it's worked out well. So thank you for that, and Bill, who's put me up, which is great, so thank you. Big iron lady, 40 tons of steam, driving down the south coast, white and lacy steam. She's a big iron lady, for a big train driving man, doing 90 miles an hour. Tame the lady if you can. Big iron lady, shovel on the coal. Open up the throttle, watch that woman go. She's a big iron lady, going south to New Orleans. Takes a mighty big train, man, tame a woman and her knee. I can see her driving down that great band of steam. Thunder, oil, and cream from those great iron wings. She's a big iron engine lady, going southbound through the night. Watch that woman rolling up and pull right out of sight. Big iron lady, queen of southern queens, fastest lady freight train going south to New Orleans. She's a big iron lady, for a big train driving man, doing 90 miles an hour. Tame the lady if you can. Big iron lady, 40 tons of steam, driving down the south coast, white and lacy steam. She's a big iron lady, for a big train driving man, 90 miles an hour. Tame the lady if you can. Big iron lady. Thank you. Guess what that was called?
So say your name in your
My James Bond language.
Yeah.
So it's
what?
Valentine, Trevor Valentine.
All
There you
right.
go. Sorry,
Can-
that was American, wasn't it? Valentine, Trevor Valentine.
Shake
So
it,
can
not
we
stir.
find your music anywhere? YouTube, Spotify, anything?
So there's a little bit on YouTube, but it's on my to-do list to get somewhere that actually I like recording. I hate these ticker things that they put in. I just can't be doing with that. So I need to find somewhere that can do some sort of just straight through recording without all the complications.
Yeah.
Apparently it is possible, so I'm going to do it. But the guy put these clicker things on and just, I couldn't be doing it. So,
Yeah, trying to record with a click beat is flick beats will drive you crazy.
I always put in a kick drum just to,
Yeah.
instead of the, I don't like,
I rely on my feet.
yeah.
People like Eva Cassidy, they don't do that. You know, you see them on YouTube, they go into and they're just live.
Yeah.
There's no tickets, they can do it, so why can't
They typically have a drummer keeping the
Yeah.
rhythm right. Yeah.
So we have a YouTube stream of Trevor and some of his other folks from a Puppet Wales that we did with Gary did a Zoom spotlight thing. And so it's on our YouTube channel. You can see a lot more of Trevor on our YouTube channel.
Have you heard of the narrowboat sessions? Narrowboat sessions in England?
I'm booked on it soon.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Love the narrowboats.
Yeah, Sue and I are going to do it June the 26th, June 24th.
Send me a note, let me know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Well, here's my one song that people were convinced I was a folk singer. And it was even a radio station up in, FM radio station up in Chicago. Played this song for a while, then they figured out maybe he's not a folk singer. But this is, I always tell people this was the easiest song, or one of the easiest songs I ever wrote, because it's really a true story, and I just let it happen in a song. Happened in a little town in East Texas, at a cafe at lunchtime. It's called Waiting on My Time. One day I walked into a small town cafe. There sat an old man with a right friendly face. He said, pull up a chair, the coffee's mighty fine. Won't you join me while I'm waiting on my time? He said there was a time when I could conquer the world, and there was a time when I turned the head of a pretty girl, and there was a time when time was on my side, and the years of life had found a place to hide. Now I'm just sitting here, waiting on my time, watching the people as they all go by. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye. Right now I'm just sitting here, waiting on my time. You said there was a time when I'd laugh at a walking cane. There was a time when I'd run out and dance in the rain. I guess I have outlived all my spit and shine, and now I'm riding that train to the end of the line. Now I'm just sitting here, waiting on my time, watching the people as they all go by. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye. Right now I'm just sitting here, waiting on my time. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye. Right now I'm just sitting here, waiting on my time.
Good song.
Thank you very much.
Ah, I'm so glad. Up again.
You the man.
You're the man. And my stuff, my songs are out on YouTube. It's just at Al Cain, Alcain. And there's about, I think about 30 originals and another 20 or 30 covers that I like. So if you get a chance, go out there and hit the YouTube channel and see what you think. This is another new song. I was laughing with my partner about what happens to old retired clowns. You know, where did they go? And so this is about a clown named Bubba who retires in some small little town just outside of town. And every now and then he comes in just to remember what it's like to have fun in front of the crowds. This is called Bubba's Back in Town. If I turn this on, it would probably work. That big old fin Cadillac set out there in the drive, loaded up, ready to go, all set for a ride, just like a favorite horse that's ready for some fun. Press that paddle down, just give her the gun. Now Bubba opened up the door and sat down in the seat. He turned that key, heard the roar, felt that engine's heat. Well, that caddy came alive and he had a great big smile. He said, time to go to town, it's been a while. Well, look who just came back in that old pink Cadillac. The top down, music loud and candy in a sack. That washed up circus clown that always comes around. Well, let's have some fun 'cause Bubba's back in town. Now when Bubba pulled into the town, everybody grinned. People everywhere, glad to see that car again. And that rusty old Cadillac that once was shiny pink. And that crazy horn that makes it hard to think. Bubba drove around the old town square, music playing loud, with wind blowing in his hair, waving to the crowd. He tossed hands full of candy to the kids out in the street. And just like the big top, the crowd was on their feet. Well, look who just came back in that old pink Cadillac. The top down, music loud and candy in a sack. That washed up circus clown that always comes around. Well, let's have some fun 'cause Bubba's back in town. Bubba spent the whole day smiling through the painted frown, sharing lots of fun with the new friends he had found. When the sun went down in the west, it was time for him to go. He bowed to the crowd just to end the show. Now when Bubba's work was done, he turned that caddy around. He waved to the crowd and headed out of town. A tear formed in his eyes, all the people cheered, but they all knew they'd see him same time next year. Well, look who just came back in that old pink Cadillac. The top down, music loud and candy in a sack. That washed up circus clown that always comes around. Well, let's have some fun 'cause Bubba's back in town. Say let's have some fun 'cause Bubba's back in town. Yeah. Thank you.
Al Cain.
Al Cain. You gotta have fun when you play songs.
Very good. I like that.
Troy,
Yes, sir.
Troy.
you back?
Putting my cape on. So.
Yeah. You know what I found about capos that drive me crazy is that I almost have to retune my guitar when I
Oh,
put
yeah.
a capo on. It makes everything sharp.
Depending on the capo you use, yeah.
Well, I supposedly had the best capo they make, and still, I can still hear it.
They
I
told
get
it
that
was.
sometimes.
So I just sing sharp sometimes.
You're such,
sharp,
you're
sing
such a
sharp.
sharp guy.
Be sharp.
Dress sharp, be sharp.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna sing one of my favorites that I hopefully actually know how to play this. This is called Sensational 5. You got my eyes wide open. I can't blink. Your sin intoxicating. I'm on the brink. Your beauty stimulating. My pulse rate with wild anticipation of your embrace. The fire don't lie. Senses come alive whenever you are nearby. Sensational 5, come alive. I feel your tingling touch, your fingertips, they whet my appetite. With just one kiss, you whisper in my ear. Shivers all up and down my spine. The 5 don't lie. Senses come alive whenever you are nearby. Sensational 5, come alive. Entangled now, my lips brush your neck. A deep, long kiss, you hold my breath. My eyes are closed, but I clearly see. It all makes perfect sense to me now. The 5 don't lie. Senses come alive whenever you are nearby. Sensational 5, come alive. Sensational 5. Oh yeah, come alive. Sensational 5, come alive. Sensational 5, come alive.
Troy Inslee. Woo!
He's just a lover, his time machine, dropping in from nowhere, making it feel real. And he won't even ask your name. To him your time is just a game, and he's so many games to play. I heard him say, He's just a lover, but now he's gone away. No more time for loving, no more games to play. And he won't even ask your name. To him your time is just a game. And he's so many games to play. I heard him say, why must I be the one to hold like I do? Why must I always be the one to see him through? When all along he makes me feel the way I do. You'll never, ever know the way I feel. Why must I be the one to love him like I do? Why must I always be the one to see him through? When all along he makes me feel the way I do. You'll never, ever know the way I feel. You're just a time lord in your time machine, dropping in from nowhere, making it feel real. And he won't even ask your name. To him your time is just a game, and he's so many games to play. I heard him say, he's just a time lord. He's just a time lord.
Trevor Valentine. Good job, good job. So when I was putting together this second album, the guy that I was working with, the producer, said, you know, this little label that you're going to release this album for, they mentioned that the first album was a lot of personal stuff. So we need you to write some songs that are kind of in general, you know, that are maybe not so personal. And he told me you need to write a song that all the women in the audience will always like the song, you know.
Tough call.
So I said, so what can I write about? And then I thought about, you know, when I was 18 years old, I met this 15-year-old girl, and she had the most beautiful smile I'd ever seen. And I thought, you know, women do have beautiful smiles. And I've got to actually see that beautiful smile all these years, and she's even sitting out there in the audience today. She didn't always get to come, but once you see a smile like that, you can write a song. Amen, brother. I've stood on a mountaintop, saw horizons so wide. I've cast my eyes upon the sea with no land in sight. I've seen a western sunset, still the beauty in the sky, but nothing ever quite compares to a woman's smile. And I've seen a hurricane push the ocean aside. I've seen fire on the mountain burn everything in sight. I've seen the ground open up and creatures run for their lives, but nothing ever quite compares to a woman's smile. There's something in this world that will never leave your mind. It will outlast the years that pass and the miles left behind. It's forever carved in stone in those memories so fine, 'cause nothing ever quite compares to a woman's smile. I've seen a hurricane push the ocean aside. I've seen fire on the mountain burn everything inside. I've seen the ground open up and creatures run for their lives, but nothing ever quite compares to a woman's smile. There's nothing in this world that will ever leave your mind. It will outlast the years that pass and the miles left behind. It's forever carved in stone in those memories so fine, 'cause nothing ever quite compares to a woman's smile. It's forever carved in stone in those memories so fine, nothing ever quite compares to a woman's smile.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So how long has that song got you out of the doghouse? A friend of mine just had a grandson born, matter of fact, about 3 weeks ago. And so we were sitting around the other day writing songs, and we came up with one because they named the little boy Jack. And I made the comment, "You don't know Jack, but you sure soon will." So we thought this has to be a song somewhere in here. So this is what we came up with. It's a little bit 12-bar blues in E. So if you want to harmonicize.
I'm playing every song, are you sure?
Yeah. You know, it makes me sound good.
You sound good anyway. Come on.
Oh. Well, you don't know Jack. He's a new guy in town. Yeah, you don't know Jack. He's a new guy in town. He's a mover and a groover, making his way around. Ladies loving on him everywhere he goes. Yeah, the ladies are loving on him everywhere he goes. Yeah, the Well, I'll go for it. Everybody wants to see him, and that's a fact. And Jack, yeah, they all want to see him. You know that that's a fact. And Jack, well, he's called all kinds of names, but he only wants to be called Jack. Well, Jack showed up early, 'cause he just couldn't wait. Yeah, Jack showed up early, said he just couldn't wait. He just wants to get on with living, he's at the starting gate. Yeah, you get to know Jack, I am told. Yeah, you'll get to know Jack, said I am told. They gotta give him time to grow, 'cause he's only 3 weeks old. Yeah, you don't know Jack, he's a new guy in town. Yeah, you don't know Jack, he's a new guy in town. Coming your way to see you, so make sure that you're around. Said you don't know Jack, oh, you don't know Jack, oh, you don't know Jack, no, you don't know Jack.
Woo. Yeah.
Thank you. And that was for Jack, and he's about this long.
He can listen to that his whole life.
Yeah, that was fun to do. That was a fun song. It's one of those
Right.
songs that takes about 30 minutes to write.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love it. All right, well, you took us down the blues path. I'm going to take it further, maybe.
Troy, have you learned Unraveled yet?
I have not.
No.
I will.
Aren't you gonna ask me why I know that?
That's supposed to be a secret.
Bum, 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 bum.
Is Bobby tuned in? I'm going to sing our song here if he's, I hope he's tuned in. If not, well, he missed it.
I keep calling because the live stream. So.
Yeah.
We can yell at him.
So,
Bobby.
a whole story behind this song. I've sang it up here twice, I think, but this, I'll let it speak for itself. It's called I Know a Guy. A little bit of jazz swing. All right. Made my way to the Mystic Lounge, a seedy little joint on the outskirts of town. Cousin Guido was poor and I'm strong. I said, hey, cuz, someone done me wrong. He said, I know a guy who's well connected, highly effective, so give him a try. He owes me a few, so don't you sweat it. No worries, 'cause I know a guy. That low down dude, he done took my car. I tried to chase him down, but I didn't get far. I think I know about where he stays. Can you help me get it back and make him go away? He said, I know a guy who's well connected, highly effective, so give him a try. He owes me a few, so don't don't you sweat it. No worries, 'cause I know a guy. Don't ask him about his plan or the methods he might use to make that dude an offer that he just can't refuse. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. He said, I know a guy who's well connected, highly effective, so give him a try. Heals me a few, so don't you sweat it. No worries, 'cause I know a guy. Hey, barkeep, I think I'm in too deep. The advice that you gave me cost me more than a drink. Mortgage of the house and there's more to pay. 'Cause can you help me find my getaway? He said, I know a guy who's well connected, highly effective, so give him a try. Heals me a few, so don't you sweat it. No worries, 'cause I know a guy. I know a guy.
Troy, I could see someone recording that song with the playing a ukulele.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody else said that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Because
I'll
it
have
has
to try
that,
that.
it has that kind of
Yeah, that little shuffle beat.
30s, 40s kind of vibe. you
Yeah.
know?
Ah, okay. I'll take that. Cheers.
Okay, so this song is pretty special to me. I have an American son-in-law, get it right, Tim. So my daughter married Tim from Tennessee, from Nashville, yeehaw, which gave me a chance to go and do lots of open mics things there, which was great. But he rings me up, spoke to me about 18 months ago and said, Pops, I'd like you to do me a song. Okay, Tim. Like father, like son. Okay, Tim. And he gave me a bit of his backstory, how he'd grown up, and his beginnings were humble, very much like my own. So I put it into the story, and I knew that he'd sort of, not escaped from his father, but he'd set himself up and made good for himself, much the same as I did. So I wrote this song, and then realised at the end of it, it wasn't just a song for him, it was a song about me and my life, and probably every other son's got a father as well. So it's like father, like son. Son, when I hit 17, seemed the world was at my door. And all I wanted was to take on life. I was ready to hit the floor. Till I looked around for lessons and didn't like what I saw. Guess I wanted to be someone else, wanted to be more. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Couldn't get my head around the preset destiny. So I headed out and left you there, found my own company. Wanted to be someone else, wanted to be me. Now just like me, you're headed out, and I had to let you go. It hurts to know you're out there doing all the things I've done. But I couldn't stop the eagle from flying towards the sun. You have to make your own mistakes, make you a man. say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You couldn't get your head around preset destiny. So you headed out and left me there, found your own company. You wanted to be someone else, couldn't be like me. Now you stand before me, I see what you've become. You're a man in your own making, talent of the sun. And I cannot say who's right or wrong, wouldn't even try. The man who stands before me now, better man than I. Like father, like son, is not a mantra I uphold. Part of you is part of me, I see it in your soul. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Couldn't get my head around preset destiny. Say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The man who stands before me now, better man than me. The man who stands before me now, better man than me.
Trevor Valentine. Let me see if I'm still in tune. You know, sometimes I think they made this insurance commercial thinking about me. There's this insurance commercial that says, I've been around and seen a thing or two, you know. I'm thinking, man, they must be thinking about old Rickey Jean, because I have been around and I've seen a thing or two. And this song is on the latest album that we're releasing one single at a time. And it's about being around and seeing a thing or two. And I've seen some people crash and burn, and I couldn't do anything. You know, they just crashed and burned. And I think that if you could come to grips with this thing that human beings do, the trouble that human beings get into, there's one common denominator, and that's themselves. And that's what this song is about. It's called Fuels the Flame. Standing there by a burning bridge, looking at what you've done, holding all the evidence in your hands. Never crosses your mind to say there might be another way, as it all comes crashing down again. What are you supposed to do when you flirt with trouble and trouble chooses you? You stand there staring, knowing you're the blame, when your own life fuels the flame. Truth be told, this won't be your last. It's no secret about your past. You burn your bridges with your own gasoline. Many have said the odds are stacked. If you don't change, you'll be back, striking another match with nothing left between. What are you supposed to do when you flirt with trouble and trouble chooses you? You stand there staring, knowing you're the blame. Your own life fuels the flame. You stand there staring, knowing you're the blame. When your own life fuels the flame.
Great song.
Thank you very much. So I think, was that 3 songs?
That's 3.
So I think we're going to change songwriters up here.
All right.
And remember, Cain.
Cain.
Troy Inslee.
Trevor Valentine.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Yeah. Good. How are you? Good to see you.
How can that be? There's a whole class of people just as lonesome as me. You asked me to tell you. You're more than welcome. I can be so good. But you'd be the same. Girl, you're so play me a hate
My grandma and Emma ever got me.
Awesome.
Mom will be 7 years old.
Wow.
My dad handed me a bunch of savings bonds. Said, get something special.
I had my first collection of cards.
Now this is a vintage signature series. It's like a strap. It's got the reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
They only made I saw it in the guitar shops. Like, I've been playing for
okay, geez, my.
I just love it for sight. I've experienced that.
To the time
Yes. That's it.
when I was too poor to jack. But even he knows that sometimes you can't help right or wrong. Getting stoned
Rickey, Cain, Wright, this is my voice. I ran out the door this morning to work at the office.
blind.
Which one did you plug into? I can't hear you.
Oh, if that doesn't work, we can switch. Oh. Yes. left one here last month.
I'm always leaving stuff here. I love Cain.
I suppose you could bend over and pick up that. I'd be so for a dollar.
Treat her like a queen. And then about nowhere, she needs him around. She wakes up to find she's ran out of time. He's ran out of time. But she needs her a hate song. Ease her pain. 'Cause it helps to know someone. The same damn way. A lone man forsaken. Honey, what can I say? I hope you feel like you hold someone.
Oh, appreciate it. Is this your mic? Everybody's gonna say, wow, how did that get on stage?
That's fine. That's fine? Okay.
Here's the rule. We got a rule, write your name down, so
I didn't know we were gonna do it either. Like I didn't even know what the like I didn't even know if they had any openings. But I always, if I go, I take the call because you don't go as a DSA and not be ready to I have to plan for the next time.
Write your name down there. Already got it. Already got it. Trevor.
I have to probably do a duet.
From Plano to the other side of Texarkana. Back this way, already got you.
Yeah, I put him back down. Caera, yeah.
What's the last name?
Thornton? Sorry, I can't handwrite. Thornton, like Billy Bob Thornton? No relation?
I'm gonna have trouble tonight with that one.
Okay, I guess we're back ready to go again, the Dallas Songwriters Association. And we're here usually on the fourth Thursday night of the month here. But I heard next month we're going to just make a little change and be on the third Thursday night because of some other things going on. That's May the 18th. And the Dallas Songwriters Association is a group, a nonprofit group that's been around for a long time, helping songwriters grow as songwriters and share songs with each other and critique each other. And it's just a great organization. And if you'd like to be a part of it, whether you're here tonight or you're seeing a recorded version of this, we'd love to have you. And it's a bunch of nice people. Dallas Songwriters Association. I'm going to change up a little bit here and play this weird looking instrument. So I wrote this song for my 98-year-old mother because she was a real lover of gospel music. And I finally did get to go and see her, and she lived in Southeast Texas. Just so happens I got to sing this song for her the week she passed away. But I did get to do it, and she gave me the big old smile. It's called When Your Days Are Done. You will not be a stranger when you get to that city. You'll know some folks over there, 'cause the saints and the black sheep will walk down the same street, and that city full square. Through the years, one by one, we will all take that journey home. Folks will wait at the gate. When your days are done. So son, glad morning, you'll fly away from this place. And you have a mansion that's over the hilltop, inside those pearly gates. Through the years, one by one, will all take that journey home. Folks will wait at the gate when your days are done. So don't be surprised when you see who's waiting there. All the debts have been paid. You'll drop those chains and hear freedom ring as you dance, dance through those gates, through the years, one by one. We will all take that journey home. Folks will wait at the gate when your race is done. Folks will wait at the gate when your days are done. Thank you very much. Keith, tell us your name and what you're going to do.
All right. Let's see, is my guitar in the mix yet? There, I think I'm getting there. Well, my name's Keith Dodson. I'm from beautiful Carrollton, Texas, the gateway to Farmers Branch. And this is by request of Harry. This is a little song about a gal from out west of Abilene that learned a very hard life lesson. It's called Rattlesnake Rita. Rattlesnake Rita was a cattleman's daughter. She danced with a rattler that she found near Sweetwater, a-strutting the stages of the great Lone Star State. But dancing with a diamondback is dancing with fate. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance. Oh, you look so demure with your reptile de jour, but you're taking a terrible chance. Yes, you're taking a terrible chance. Dimebox Danny fell in love with sweet Rita. He saw her on the stage, well, he just had to meet her. He stood at the stage door that very same night. When Rita saw Danny, it was love at first sight. Now sway, Rita, sway. Oh yes, it looks like true love's come your way. But a serpent gets jealous when you're out with other fellas. He could come back and bite you someday. Yes, he'll come back and bite you someday. And the stars in the West Texas sky smile down on the love now rising like a new butterfly. Oh, they strolled down the lane, but that viper was quicker. He wrapped round Rita's leg just to try and to trip her. Rita, she stumbled, she fell on her fanny, and as she went down, that old snake bit poor Danny. Now cry, Rita, cry. Oh, dear Lord, don't let poor Danny die. But the toxic old venom, it was already in him. He was bound for the sweet by and by. Yes, he's gone to the sweet by and by. Well, that is the end of my tragic little story. Rita's in mourning, Danny's gone to glory. And as for the snake, that the people did dread. Well, they grabbed that slimy varmint and they cut off his head. Now learn, Rita, learn, all these toxic relationships spurn. You know it's all black and white with companions that can bite. Some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, some bridges you just have to burn.
All right.
So next we have Caera, and if you could say your name, your full name, that way everybody will get it.
Caera Thornton. And he's saying that because it's Irish, and so it's spelled Caera, which is nobody's ever going to be able to guess that. So I'm really sorry that you got stuck with the name that's impossible to pronounce.
How do you pronounce it?
Caera. Yep. Caera, Cara, Caera, Caera. Call me anything except late to dinner.
We've been calling you Caera all these years.
Well, Caera is correct actually. I know another girl named Caera with the exact same spelling as mine, and I went, "You're the one who's from Ireland," so I'm gonna say that my family got it wrong by saying Caera. So you can continue to say Caera because, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably more correct. So I'm gonna start off with a song called Minnesota Girl. Do I sound okay? I know I'm the anomaly over here with an electric guitar. Sounds good? All right.
But didn't win the fight.
I? Ah. She paints her pain on a canvas white, the color that strokes bring the truth to light, so you may know your Minnesota girl. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She sing to you in a skylark song. If you ask her to, she'll take you along, and you will know your Minnesota girl. Go and find your Minnesota
That is definitely.
I always like to hear people that are new and upcoming and writing songs. And I haven't seen you up here before, so how did you find out about Dallas Songwriters Association?
Well, I've actually been a member of the DSA for a while. I joined and then promptly wound up going to grad school. And I took the 4-year track on the 2-year program. This is what happens when you pay your way through while working full time. So I graduated in December, and I paid off my student loans in December. So I'm trying to get back into, the routine with, getting out there and playing and working on, converting more of my piano songs to the guitar with my guitar teacher. So, hopefully you'll be seeing more of me, and hopefully I won't space out and forget where I am halfway through the song. So.
She found us at Dunn Brothers Coffee Shop.
Dunn Brothers Coffee in 2017, 2018?
Yeah. You
It's
played at Deep Ellum for us for a few years.
yeah, and then I wasn't able to do Deep Ellum this past year because of a scheduling conflict. So,
Well, we're glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. I didn't know I was going to be playing tonight. I just made sure I brought my guitar just in case. He and I go way back, 3 whole months. And so I was all like, I'm gonna make it to one of your events when you're in Dallas, and we'll meet up.
Well, at Dallas Songwriters Association, we always like to say that we're so grateful for good listeners. We love to have good listeners while we're up here singing songs that we had written or co-written, and it's just a wonderful thing to have listening ears listening to us, and we're just glad and grateful for that. And you're next, Trevor.
Hello. So it's Trevor Valentine again, and sorry, I also hail from Ireland as well, apparently about 4 generations ago, so, and that is definitely an Irish voice you've got, is beautiful.
Well, thank you. I got it from my grandmother. She was the Irish one, so.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I have yet to go visit the land of my ancestors, though. I need to work on that.
It's plumb to the other side of Texarkana.
Yep.
Okay, this is can you hear me okay? Okay. This is, I walked down Broadway, I was so loving it, going past Broadway. Valentine's, there's a bar there. I just loved playing Valentine's, why not? I'm sure I have to ask very nicely, but. And you walk up and down Broadway, and every bar is a music bar. And on the ground floor, you've got people paid loads of money to sing and play. On the second floor, you've got people paid less money to sing and not so many people listening. And on the third floor, you've got this poor guy, and he's singing by himself. And I just happened up the third floor, and I sort of put my head around, and I hadn't a heart to go back down again without listening to 1 or 2 songs. So this is about that guy on the third floor in Nashville on Broadway. It's called Knoxville in My Mirror.
be the one to be playing my guitar, sitting on the third floor, holding up the bar. Buy me a drink and I'll sing you a song. Buy me another and I'll be moving on. Sun in my hair and dollar in my hand. I'm bound for Nashville to the promised land. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Knoxville in my mirror, Nashville won't be long. Guitar strung and ready, my fingers loose and steady. I'm ready with my song. Broadway, I'm ready. What can go wrong? The illusion leads to grandeur, but I'm playing my guitar. Halfway to paradise, wanna be a star. Bluebird, Commodore, Douglas Cafe, they seem to like me, wanna hear me play. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Knoxville in my mirror, Nashville won't be long. And I'll be the one to be playing my guitar, sitting on the third floor, holding up the bar. Buy me a drink and I'll sing you a song. Buy me another and I'll be moving on. Buy me another and I'll be moving on.
All right. Put this off with the old thing. Well, this is a song that I wrote that I didn't intend for it to be one of the most popular songs that people like. I just wrote the song because I'm a history buff and I'm from the Galveston Bay area. And this is a song about a woman who lived in Galveston before the big hurricane of 1900. Her name was Island Red. The old capo.
Maybe move the capo back a little bit.
Something's way off. There it is.
That's it.
Come on. Sounds like a flat tire, didn't it? I changed the flat tire. was a red-headed German girl, abandoned by a rich businessman on the streets of old Galveston. She came over on an ocean liner. No one ever looked any finer who walked the streets of old Galveston. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. She called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. She always lived at the finest hotels, as far as anyone could tell. She never once ever ran out of money. She only did what she had to do to buy those fancy clothes and shoes and keep those tears from her eyes so blue. Now she was full of mystery. One look at her could cause misery. Fill your dreams with a woman with hair so red. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. She called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. Well, she called herself Island Red. Sometimes you have to shorten the song because that was going too long.
All right, this is a song I wrote to bring country music into the 21st century. It's called New Millennium Heartache. Well, I've had my share of heartache. It's a feeling I just can't endorse. Half a dozen girlfriends have left me. 2 marriages ended up in divorce. My old hound dog ran off with a poodle. You know that was a terrible day, but it can't match the pain in my heart. The day my self-driving truck drove away. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away. Left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear. She tore out of here while I was just just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. My self-driving truck drove away. Well, I met her one day in the showroom of her little town's Ford dealership. I could tell by her headlights she loved me, and soon we'd be joined at the hip. Well, I'd wash her and wax her each morning. She spent every night in the garage. I did all I could think of to spoil her, but she decided to get out of Dodge. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. My self-driving truck drove away. Well, I guess that I should have known better. Should have bought me a bus pass instead. Guess I was caught up in folly, 'cause my heart overruled my head. But now that I've learned my lesson, well, there's a moral I can't overstate. A man makes a fool of himself when his transport becomes his sole bait. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. And it's starting to rain, man, it drives me insane, because my self-driving truck drove away.
I'm going to be really nervous about getting an autonomous vehicle now. Whoa, you all right?
Okay.
All right. So, this is a fitting song to sing this time of year, because it's called Texas Springtime. And I wrote this song about and for my friends when we were in college. And I'm sorry that you weren't here a week or two earlier, because you kind of missed the bluebonnets, but at least you did get to see some of our other wildflowers.
Storms are all gone, and our friendship still
got summer coming up ahead and fall before too long. We'll have winter coming round again, but for now we just belong in Texas springtime. New beginnings, new mornings, nature singing. I have to say it, you know it's true. I wouldn't want to spend my Texas springtime with anyone but you. Yes, we may still have some rain clouds and many days are gray, but I know that we can make it if you tell me you will stay. Texas springtime, new beginnings, blue bonnets, nature singing. I have to say it, you know it's true. I wouldn't want to spend my Texas springtime with anyone but you.
Okay, so I mentioned my daughter lives in Nashville, just outside Franklin now, and she got married about 5 years ago to Tim, who is in Nashville. And we had two weddings, one pretend wedding in England, and where she didn't sign anything. And then we all got on a plane, and they're louder than me with a microphone. And we all got on a plane and flew over to Nashville and had a lovely wedding there, which my wife officiated. So. Carry on. Okay,
Show
thanks.
must go on, sorry.
So, yeah, we all got on the plane and went over to Nashville and did the wedding proper, which my wife was officiated at. And we had a picnic party afterwards, and we drank a lot of moonshine, and eventually 9 o'clock the fireflies came out. And then the thunder started, and it was a magical evening. And this song captures it all. So it's called Fireflies. Tennessee is calling, Nashville wants me home. Fireflies are waiting, moonshine's all alone. Places from Atlanta, only an hour away. Nashville, you are calling me, this time I'm gonna stay. Fireflies really dance for me, moonshine when you sing. The jar is open, ready for the magic that you bring. The groundhogs sit and wait for me, they know I'm coming home. Red cardinals take to the sky to guide my way back home. They could get the
fire on, I'm cold through to the bone. Nashville, you are calling me, I'm on my way back home. Fireflies, will you dance for me? You do your magic thing. Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? She stands there waiting, smile upon her face, French dress and perfume, fine and fancy lace. Her hair is cream flowing, almost down to her waist. Tonight is something special in her embrace. Fireflies, will you dance for me? You do your magic thing. Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? Thunder claps into the night, moonshine sings a tune, lit only by the lightning strikes, the glimmer of the moon. Fireflies, will you dance for me? Do your magic thing. Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? Tennessee's calling, Nashville wants me home. Fireflies are calling, moonshine's all alone. Planes in from Atlanta, only an hour away. Nashville, you are calling me, this time I'm gonna stay. Fireflies, will you dance for me? You do your magic thing. Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? Fireflies.
And that's Trevor, Valentine, all the way from England.
Bristol, England.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, people have always seemed to ask me, what's the singer, somebody out there that's the most influential person about your music? I have to say it's this one. I would watch her sing and play that old guitar as she sang hymns and old country tunes. I'd watch her fingers as they danced across the streams, how she'd close her eyes when she began to sing. Times were hard, Back in the country, she would say, hard for those who living off the land every day. She say trouble will drive you to your knees, as her foot kept the time and she made that guitar ring. She would cry when we sang Faded Love. Amazing Grace was her favorite song. She said singing helps a soul forget hard things. Folks like us were born to sing. She say, son, don't forget in God we trust. As she played that guitar and she sang the songs we loved. She sang about a place where there was no sun or moon. But until then, we'll just sing a song or two. She would cry when we sang Faded Love. Amazing Grace was her favorite song. She said singing helps a soul forget hard things. Folks like us were born to sing. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, now I see. I would watch her sing and play that old guitar as she sang hymns and old country tunes. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm a member of a group that meets quarterly up in Louisville, and you have a songwriting challenge each quarter. And since we're meeting next week, the songwriting challenge was Cinco de Mayo. So I've written this, and I noted that my tablet had like 3 versions old, so I hope I'm doing this in the right key. I think I know the words pretty well, I just don't know if I've got the right chords. Anyway, I tried to look up something historical, and apparently the Battle of Puebla was kind of an insignificant skirmish in a relatively insignificant war, and so I decided, well, I came up with this idea of a guy trying to get home to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with his lady and get stuck in Cajun country. So if you can kind of imagine the Texas Tornado and Doug Kershaw, kind of a mashup here. Today I dropped off a load of steel in the Gulf Coast town of Mobile. In Morgan City I can pick up a load that I can take back to San Diego, where Maria is waiting for me for a fiesta down by the sea. Oh, but then things started to wind after I crossed the Louisiana state line. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but I'm stuck here on the bayou because my truck truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. I need some dinero so I can go to mi primero. Or she'll spend Cinco de Mayo with some other guy, oh compañero. Well, I took my rig in for repair, and what they told me there made me despair. They wanted $700 to start, another $1,500 for parts, but I only have $200 in hand. I've got to come up with another $2,000. Banks are closed for the day. I gotta find another way to pay. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but I'm stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. And I just need some dinero to get to mi amor primero. Or she'll spend Cinco de Mayo with some other guy, oh compañero. Oh, how I miss my Maria's embrace and the smile on her beautiful face. We'd share tamales with her abuela that she made with her tia Consuela. But I sit in this Cajun cafe where I'm eating some cold etouffee, and this Cajun radio station can't match a Mexican celebration. It's Cinco de Mayo, but I'm still stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. And I just need some dinero. I can't see mi amor primero. She's spending Cinco de Mayo with some other guy, oh compañero. Yeah, she's spending Cinco de Mayo with some other guy, oh bandolero.
As she gets ready to sing her next song, I'm going to actually step down and let Harry here take my place.
That's gonna be hard to do.
So I can now say I've played on stage with Harry.
So, Harry, really quick, we doing 3 songs or 4 songs?
He's the boss.
Are we? Is this my last song, or am I supposed to do 2 more? Oh, because it's going to dictate which one I do next.
Well, what time is it?
It is 10 past 9.
Got to 9:30.
Got till 9:30.
One more.
One more. All right. I want to make sure that that I don't, do my favorite one and then, be stuck with a Debbie Downer at the end. So, all right. So. This song, I always tell people that this is the song that I wrote about the guy who inspired me to learn to play the guitar, and I learned to play the guitar to get the hell away from him. Try again to cross the line. you're drowning in your sin. You've got no need to be here. We don't want you around. You're lucky this ain't the Wild West now, and I long since kicked you out of my town. You got no right to be here. We better not come around. This may not be the Wild West now, but I'll still kick you out of my town. Get out of my town. Stay out of my town.
Caera, tell us about your guitar.
Tell you about the guitar? So this guitar, her name is Faye. She's named after Bobby Faye, my mama. This is the last gift that she ever got me. She got it for me 7 years after she passed away. My dad walked up to me and handed me an envelope full of savings bonds and said, "These were from your mama to you. They got your name on them. Get yourself something special." And I knew exactly what I wanted to get because I had seen this guitar in Tone Shop Guitars out in Addison. And when I walked in the door and I saw it, you know, the spotlight shone down and I could hear the angels singing. It was love at first sight. And I went, I know exactly what I'm getting. So yeah, it's a
It's a custom job, paint job.
well, actually, no. It's a limited edition though. It's a vintage series Hendrix-inspired "Summer of Love" guitar, and I think they only made like 100 of them. So, but yeah, I saw it and I went, that is the one that I want. But I told myself, you know, dare to dream, because when I first saw it, I had only been playing for a couple of months at that point. So.
Did you buy it new?
Yeah, bought it new. It's designed to look like it's not new, but I got it brand new.
Cool. Yeah.
It's my baby.
It looks well loved.
Oh, it is very well loved.
Thank you.
Okay. This one's called Cancela. And you know someone might have told you, someone might have let you know, you could never be a part of me, and I would always have to go. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone, and one day I might come back to you, bring your first diamond ring. Maybe then I'll realize loving you is everything. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone, but for now I'm on the next plane, JFK to Nashville bound. Gonna try my luck on Broadway, Valentine's country sound. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone, and I'm gonna travel like babe, just one bag of my guitar. Gonna see the lights of Broadway, gonna see the country stars. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone.
that I'm leading you on. Should have told you all along, but your loving just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone.
Yeah. Trevor, you need to become a regular here.
Sorry.
You need to become a regular here.
I'm gonna live here. Don't tell my wife.
I think that might be my favorite song that you do.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
It's like Word Life.
Yeah, I like it.
It sounds like Word Life.
I get to play Rickey Jean's guitar. I've never done that. I'd like to have one just like this. Ooh. Can you give me a little more less bass in the guitar? Please?
Right here. I got it all turned up.
You got it all turned up.
Rickey G, are we gonna work Bill in? to play?
Bill who?
Bill, you gonna sing?
He needs to do it at least once. Yeah. One little drink, it'll warm you up. One more, it's one too much. It looks like water, it has no taste. Cross your eyes, fall on your face. There's never been no stronger stuff. 190 proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. It'll melt your cup, your plastic spoon. Cross it, strike a match, it goes boom. When you wake up down on the floor, it'll melt your name off your front door. There's never been no stronger stuff. 190 proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. There's never been no stronger stuff. 190 proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. She took my house, she took my car. She took my job, my old guitar. She took my dog, I can't remember its name. Purple Jesus on my brain. There's never been no stronger stuff. 190 proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. Your life will suck if you get drunk on Everclear. This has been a public service announcement. Thank you very much. Bill, you want to get up here and do a song? On Rickey Jean's guitar? I bet you can't play it near as well as I did.
No, you did really well. I'm gonna bring the whole house down. Rickey G, have you got a harmonica in A?
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Rickey G, have you got a harmonica in A?
Canadian key?
Do you need a pick or anything?
Nah, that's really.
I would say it's against my better judgment to do this song, but I don't really think it is. I'm amazed at everything that I put him through. He suffered in my place, and yet his love is true. I did not think, and I did not care, but Christ died for me. Jesus, my Savior, who knew no sin, died in my place. I know there is a God, and I know I sin. I've been doing wrong, and I'll do wrong again. My idle thoughts and my idle plans, but Christ died for me, for us. Jesus, my Savior, who knew no sin, died in my place. Lamb of God, bore my sin, Christ died for me, for us. Jesus, my Savior, who knew no sin, died in my place, for us. For us. We are Dallas Songwriters Association. We will be here the third Thursday of next month. Please come and check us out. We are also easy to be found on Facebook and YouTube. And we're a fun group of people. And some of us will be at Poor David's Pub tomorrow night. And Joe Milton will be the headliner because I usurped. I won't go into it, but I am speaking slowly and articulately. Thank you. And good night, everybody.
Thank you.